Bueno, buenos días. Good morning, students. Welcome to the University of Almería. My name is Julian Cuevas. I am the Vice-Rector of Internationalization of the University of Almería. I'm very happy, I'm very glad you decided to attend to the University of Almería, despite the difficult situation we have. I hope you will not regret it. We will do our best to make this period at the University of Almería an experience to remember in spite of the pandemic. I'm here on behalf of the rector of the University of Almería to give you a very warm welcome. Despite that the program cannot be developed in person, face-to-face here at the campus as we used to do, don't hesitate to check with us, with the International Relations Service, all your doubts and concerns that you may have. I repeat, despite that the program that we have today is very intense and will give you all the answer. I have seen, however, that some of you, some students, already came to the campus and visited us in the last days. Be very sure that we follow all the prevention measures, and we request you to do the same when you come to visit us to the campus. As I said, the agenda of the day includes today most of the topic you can be interested in. Please stay tuned, don't change the channel, don't switch the channel. The program, as I said, is very complete, but short. I repeat again that in any case, if you had doubts or any concerns, something that you cannot resolve on your own, don't hesitate to contact us, to contact your academic coordinator, by mail or by assistant that we had. Is called CAU. It's assistant that keep track of the question that you may have, or it's possible coming to the campus, or better if you do after the next weeks that we are having now some problem. Finally, I understand human nature, and once I was young and happy. But let me tell you that now in Almería, we are in the highest peak of the pandemic. The incidence of COVID has been until now quite low here in Almería. But believe me, after Christmas, the situation worsened very much, and now the situation is very delicate. Be very aware of the risks and the regulation that you have to follow, the regulation that has imposed, not only here at the campus of the university, but also especially out of campus. Please stay safe and follow all the recommendations. The police is enforcing the measures taken to combat the pandemic and impose very high fines to those people breaking the rules. So please follow all the recommendations. Soon, hopefully, in the spring, everything will be over and you will have still plenty of time to enjoy everything that Almería offers to you. A very nice campus, beautiful landscapes, nice gastronomy, and very friendly people. Don't rush, stay safe, follow the rules, and I hope to see you soon here at the campus. Right now, stay at home and follow the courses by video conference. That was all. Now a little bit in Spanish. Para aquellos que son castellanos hablantes, en otros años una proporción importante de estudiantes que vienen desde Centroamérica y Sudamérica. Este año, por las dificultades de viaje, veo que la proporción es inferior. Espero que me hayáis seguido el mensaje en inglés. Si no, que sepáis que soy especialmente bienvenido a este campus, a esta universidad, que podéis considerar ya como vuestra. Bienvenido, welcome everybody to the University of Almería. After my welcome, the Director of Mobility, International Mobility, María del Mar Sánchez, will have the floor and address a short communication. María del Mar, please take the floor. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, thank you very much, Vice President. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the University of Almería. As the Vice President said, I'd like to congratulate you on your decision of taking part in this experience, okay? Despite the difficult situations we are undergoing all over the world, okay? Thank you very much for being so brave, particularly in this weird year in which an Erasmus mobility might be a little bit different from other years or what one expects from an international mobility, okay? Hopefully, we all hope, of course, that things evolve positively in the forthcoming months, and let's hope we have the chance to meet again in person, hopefully in spring, as the Vice Chancellor said before, so that you can enjoy the benefits of undergoing an Erasmus experience here at the University of Almería, which I'm pretty sure you have had the chance to see how beautiful it is. This is one of the closest university to the sea. We enjoy a very nice weather and a very nice atmosphere, a very friendly atmosphere. So I really hope you have the experience to experience that, okay? You have the chance to experience that in the forthcoming months, okay? In the meantime, let me repeat what the Vice President said before regarding the safety measures. It is very important that all follow strictly the rules issued by the corresponding authorities on safety measures, because at the moment we are undergoing a very high peak of incidence of the virus here in Almería. So as you might imagine, our main purpose is to keep you safe from any illness or whatever. So please try to follow strictly the measures announced by the corresponding authorities so that you can keep as safe as possible, okay? All right, so having said that, I'm gonna talk today about one of the figures within your mobility that can be considered as more important, okay? We are talking about the academic coordinator. I'm pretty sure that you all have received from the International Relations Office at the University of Almería a contact address of a teacher from the university who is the person that will supervise your stay here at the University of Almería from an academic point of view, okay? Let me just share with you a presentation here. Right. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you. Thank you, Hugo. All right. So what's the role of the academic coordinator at the University of Almería? Well, academic coordinators, you might imagine, are ordinary teachers and professors from the University of Almería who belong to the same or a similar field of knowledge as you, okay? So they are pretty aware of the studies you are conducting here at the University of Almería, okay? They work as the link between you as international students and your teachers here at the University of Almería, and also between the international students and the International Relations Office, okay? So they are committed to help you when preparing your learning agreement, particularly regarding the choice of courses you can include in your learning agreement and the possible amendments that can be done afterwards. They will also help you with any issue regarding your lessons and lectures, either with time schedules, course overlapping, or any other trouble that you may find in your courses here. Of course, they will be in charge of providing support with any other academic issue that you encounter during your stay here at the University of Almería. So we strongly recommend that you could keep a smooth contact with them regularly, and please let them know any trouble or issue that you encounter with sufficient advance so that they can help you solve it as soon as possible, okay? All right, regarding the academic advice to international students on the part of the academic coordinator, as I said before, they are particularly in charge of supervising and signing your learning agreement here at the University of Almería. So they are expected to ensure the maintenance of the academic correspondence between the contents of the course of both your home university and those at the University of Almería, okay? They will also help you solve any academic questions coming from your academic coordinators from your home university, okay? So it is also recommended that you let your academic coordinators know what your academic or who your academic coordinator at your home university is, so that they can have fluent contact just in the event that it is necessary, right? Well, regarding your learning agreement, there might be sometimes slight changes of what has been initially planned from your home university, okay, upon your arrival, due to different issues, such as, imagine, there might be some working groups that may change, there might be some overlapping in the schedule. So should you find any other problem regarding this, please contact your academic coordinator as soon as possible, because they will help you solve these issues with sufficient time, okay? And finally, as you might know, academic coordinators must sign your learning agreement and its possible amendments on time. It is very important that you respect strictly the deadlines established by the International Relations Office in order to avoid having any trouble concerning the recognition of your studies here at the University of Almería when you come back to your home universities, okay? So please try to meet the deadlines strictly. And what about your duties? Well, please note that international students as you are considered as local students from the very beginning of your stay here at the university, okay? So you have the same rights and the same duties as Spanish students here, or local students, okay? Please remember that every international student will have to register at the International Relations Office upon your arrival, and you will also have to hand in some or show any required documents such as the insurance or your certificate of arrival or whatever. So in the event that you haven't done that, please try to contact the International Relations Office as soon as possible, just to check whether you have any pending issue regarding your registration, okay? Also, please remember that as local students, you will have to respect all the institutional rules established by the University of Almería concerning any academic issue, such as class attendance, schedules online participation, and particularly at this point concerning the COVID sanitary measures. So please, as I said at the beginning, try to follow strictly the rules set up by the corresponding authorities at the university and outside the university, of course, right? And finally, international students must follow strictly the schedule provided by the International Relations Office concerning the deadlines for the submission of documents to the virtual platform. Please remember that all the administrative proceedings concerning your stay and your mobility are done through our virtual platform, UMOOD. I'm pretty sure you might be familiar with that, actually, because you should have registered before your arrival. So for any change in your learning agreement or any information that you are required, you must follow strictly the deadlines, again, in order to avoid having any trouble with your recognition of your studies when you come back to your home university. And who should I contact if I have a problem with a course, with a lecture, with a subject, with a class, with a lesson, right? Well, this is the, let's say, these are the steps you need to follow when you find a problem with any course, okay, you are enrolled in. First of all, you should try to contact the teacher of this course to try to solve the particular problem you may have. Should the problem persist, then you need to go to your academic coordinator. You can contact them by email, okay? And the academic coordinator will have to, well, will try to mediate between the teacher of this course and you, okay? And if the problem has not been solved yet, and as a last resort, you need to go to the International Relations Office, okay? And then they will try to find a solution for the problem you may have. Please remember that communication with the International Relations Office is always done by CAU, C-A-U. I will explain later how to use that, but I'm pretty sure you all actually have instructions on how to use CAU, okay? And what happened if I have a problem or an issue or a question concerning my learning agreement? If I need to change any course, or I need to, let's say, delete any course I am registered in, or I need to add another one. Of course, if this is a problem, or you have any issue concerning that, you should always contact your academic coordinator, because he or she is the person in charge of validating and signing your learning agreement and the possible changes and amendments, okay? But what happens if I have a problem concerning the administrative proceedings of my mobility, or if I have a technical problem with a platform you move because I don't know exactly how to use that, or whatever? In this case, you shouldn't contact your academic coordinator, because they are not usually aware of these technical and administrative issues, but instead you need to contact directly the International Relations Office, okay? As I said before, always by CAU. CAU stands for Centro de Atención al Usuario, for the initials in Spanish, and that's the official platform to answer students' queries, okay? Here you have the link on how to access the CAU, which is very similar to an email platform, okay? And you need to get or to log in with your password and your username that have been provided for the virtual platform here, the university. And here you have a short guide on how to use CAU to forward your queries to the International Relations Office, okay? So should you have any question, you can always resort to this guide, all right? Okay, and just to finish, let me just make some final remarks. The first one has to do with the rush, because sometimes when we are in trouble, we are desperate because we need a quick answer on the part of our academic coordinators and so on. But please note that academic coordinators are ordinary teachers and researchers, and they have many urgent tasks to do apart from supervising your stay here, of course. So please try not to despair if they don't answer your emails immediately, okay? You can just wait for 24, 48, or even 37 hours. And if you don't receive an answer, then you can, as a last resort, contact the International Relations Office, but please try not to despair beforehand, okay? Then, as I said before, please try to follow strictly the schedule provided by the International Relations Office, particularly concerning the changes in the learning agreement, okay? And please, in order to do that, please try to contact your academic coordinator with sufficient advance, okay? Because if you need to change your learning agreement and you need to get it signed, probably the academic coordination might take a while, okay? So trying to contact them with sufficient advance. Another recommendation is that you try to meet your academic coordinator either in person or by email. At this moment is much better by email. As soon as possible, and try to keep regular contact with him or her all your stay long, okay? So that they can be aware of any question or any issue that you may undergo during your stay, right? Should you have any particular formal requirement from your home university to pass a course, this is very important as well, you should let both your academic coordinator and the course teacher know as soon as possible so that they can make the necessary amendments or whatever, okay? And finally, please, again, remember that all the documents must be exchanged and signed online through the virtual platform you move. So please try not to ask your academic coordinator to sign any paper manually or by email outside the platform because they are not allowed to do that, okay? Every document should be uploaded to UMove, and once you have done that, the academic coordinator will have or will be able to see and sign them digitally. Again, should you have any problem concerning the platform, please contact the International Relations Office through CAU and not your academic coordinator because they are not very aware of that, okay? And that's all of my behalf. I really welcome you again to the University of Almeria. I strongly thank you for your attention, and I really hope you have a very nice semester and a fruitful experience here at the university despite the situation. We all hope that this situation evolves positively in the forthcoming months and you can enjoy this unforgettable experience. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Alma. I'm gonna talk about your favorite topic, which is COVID, and I will try to be brief and give you actually some useful information. Voy a hablar del COVID, que es vuestro tema favorito. Voy a intentar daros información útil, ¿vale? Voy a pegar aquí todos los enlaces de los que voy a hablar. I just pasted on the chat window all the web pages that we are going to visit together. Okay, let me share the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. Let me know if it doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, which was published in Spanish newspaper, and that I don't know why nobody did it before, because it really gives you a good idea of how COVID works, okay? Este gráfico del país, no sé por qué no es más popular, porque explica muy bien cómo funciona el COVID. Mirad este gráfico. Some people in a room at 2 p.m., okay? It's a social gathering. It's 2 p.m. That's patient 0, the guy in red. That guy has the COVID. And now we're going to see the differences. Okay, nobody's wearing a mask. There's no ventilation. At 4 p.m., according to the mathematical model they've used, and at the end of the page, you can see the signs, everybody's infected, okay? Now, let's see, some people are wearing masks. Still, 4 hours later, everybody but one person is infected. So don't think this protects you from everything, okay? You have to be smart and know the virus. But if you reduce to 2 hours and you have ventilation and the masks, then everybody's safe and one person might be in risk, okay? So Este concepto tan simple de la combinación entre tiempo y máscara y ventilación te ayuda a controlar el virus. Porque siendo realistas, vosotros vais a socializar, vais a estar con otros estudiantes. Esto es un poco como intentar prohibir la droga. No hay que informar sobre la droga. Pues no podemos controlar lo que hace la gente, pero sí darle información a la gente. And if you're going to do social gatherings, at least be safe and be smart about it. You're going to see friends, don't spend 4 hours. Spend 2 with mask and ventilation. ¿Ok? Aquí podemos ver cómo se transmite. Ya sabemos que se transmite en aerosol. It's transmitted through droplets. And look, this is how much a person spread. And it's really about time. Look, 10 minutes, 11 minutes is safe. Pero cuanto más se avanza, más peligro hay. So be smart about it. Also, what you're doing makes an impact. No es lo mismo una persona hablando que una persona en silencio, que una persona cantando o gritando. You see the spread according to the time. If you spend 1 hour in silence at the library, that's so much less dangerous than being 15 minutes with, shouting in a bar. So, comparar la diferencia, ¿vale? Este gráfico para mí me abrió los ojos y entienden mejor cómo funciona el virus. In a bar, with reduced capacity. In 4 hours, everybody is infected. If they're wearing masks, half the people are infected. If they have ventilation and they go home quickly, everybody is kind of safe except for this person, which is Pinky. Entonces, be smart, know the virus, you have the link, okay? We're going now to the next because I have little time. Esta es la página web de la universidad con recomendaciones para los alumnos, ¿de acuerdo? Es un documento PDF muy sencillo, simplemente leedlo, son recomendaciones que ya conocéis. You all know what this document is talking about. You've seen it a million times, okay? But still read it, because maybe something is slightly different. En esta página web del Ministerio de Sanidad Español, pues tienes recomendaciones, decálogos y claves para actuar. Y esto sí puede ser interesante porque aquí, por ejemplo, te informa de los números de teléfono de emergencia. Here it tells you what should you do in case of emergency. When it's a serious case, you call 112, but only if it's a serious case and if it's an emergency, don't block that line. Esa línea es importante solamente para emergencia y temas serios. No la bloqueéis porque los casos menos serios no se gestionan de esa forma. Read this information, okay? It's also, even if you're not Spanish speaker, because here you have the same information, but in English. You have it in English, French, Arab, Romanian, Chinese, Russian, Bulgarian, German, and Urdu, okay? A lot of resources. But even if you have the information in German and you're studying English and you say, I don't need Spanish. No, check the Spanish one. Porque en español, because in Spanish, you're gonna learn the vocabulary, you know? There's something very easy. PCR is PCR in Spanish, but how is is it antígeno or antigen? It is how do you say anticuerpos in English? You know, get used to the vocabulary. And finally, this is another interesting information resource. La Voz de Almería es el periódico local y es un recurso importante de información. Here you can be updated about what's going on. And if you follow it every day, you can get a better picture. I'm going to explain the headline, for example, because this is very specific and very local. Because to you, what does it mean, Almería al borde de la tasa 1000 del COVID? Literally, it says Almería on the edge of reaching the 1,000 rate at the COVID. The explanation to this is that our government, our regional government, said that if we reach 1,000 cases for 100,000 cases, then they're gonna close all business that are not essential. They're gonna close all the bars. They're gonna restrict a more strict curfew. So everybody's looking at that number. If it reaches 1,000, your everyday life changes. Okay. It's also gonna tell you how many people got the virus, how many died, how many recovered in Almería, Andalucía, Spain. So checking the news every day is cool. Then, because I want to be very fast, because this topic, we've talked about this a million times, ¿vale? He ido muy rápido porque esto lo hemos visto 1 millón de veces, pero os quería enseñar cositas distintas. este artículo del país, que también está en español, súper importante para entenderlo, ¿ok? I hope this helps you really understand and really take informed, smart decisions about what you're going to do socially, because you're going to do something socially, because I would do something socially, because everybody would do something socially. Va a pasar, por lo menos, ser inteligente. En la página web de la UAL, con información, la del ministerio, en español, in Spanish, information from the ministry, and in basically any other major language, and the local news, okay? You have all the links in the chat. I pasted it before starting to talk. And now, if you want, we can have a few, here, dejar de compartir. If you have any questions, I can give you 1 minute to answer questions about COVID, and otherwise I will give the floor to my colleague Pablo from Deportes. So anybody that wants to make a question can ask.
I have a question.
Okay.
Where can we see exactly when the measure is taken? Like when the curfew is done, or like the page of the administration that does
Okay.
that decides that?
Good question. And this changes often, so I can give you an answer that maybe won't be good for you in a week. Every Thursday, the Andalusian authorities are meeting, and then usually they announce it Friday, and then it usually, those measures are implemented on Saturday night. So, you know, but if you just read the headline every day, 1 minute, boom, you will know. But usually they decide on Thursday and on Friday, and is implemented on Saturday. Lo repito en español, porque el compañero preguntaba que cómo se sabe cuándo empiezan las medidas. Normalmente el gobierno se reúne el jueves, lo anuncia el viernes y entra en efecto el sábado por la noche. Pero esto es ahora así. El mes que viene, pues quizás sea de manera diferente, porque es una evaluación, una situación muy, muy cambiante. ¿Alguna otra pregunta o le paso? Any other question or? Antonio Salmerón va primero. Sorry, my colleague is telling me that it's not Pablo from Deportes, but Antonio Salmerón. Antonio, I'm trying to find you.
Hello.
Hello. Antonio, do you have a presentation? Do I need to make you? Yeah, perdona. Antonio.
Un momento. Un momentillo, estoy aquí para compartir una presentación de la biblioteca.
Sí, te tengo que hacer coanfitrión. Un momento.
Vale.
Ya está, ya puede.
¿Puedo?
Sí.
Vale, bueno, vamos a poner esta presentación de la biblioteca. La veis todos, ¿no? ¿Bien?
Bien.
Hola. Bueno, good morning and welcome to the University of Almería. My name is Antonio Salmerón. I am a librarian and I work at the Nicolas Salmerón Library, this building. My level of English is very basic, but I will try to introduce you to the university library so that you can use it during your stay in Almería. And this pandemic time, there are some services closed by COVID-19 and others are limited. In my presentation, you will see which are the services affected by COVID. First of all, let's take Albert Einstein advice and see where the library is. The library is north of campus, the end of Central Avenue that begins at the bus stop next to the sea. However, bus line 19 has his last stop behind the library in this place. The University of Almería has a single campus and therefore has a single library to serve the entire university community. The library is 16,000 square meters and has 7 reading rooms, but now its seats are limited to guarantee social distance and safety. We have an expanded opening hours room but now it's the same hours as the library, and its seats are also limited. There are 2 services temporarily closed during the pandemic: group working rooms and laptops for loan. If you need use a computer, the computer rooms, it's open. In it, you can use 75 computers by reservation. Our collection consists of approximately 250,000 printed books and 350,000 electronic books, 30,000 journals, electronic or physical journals, and 100 databases. Now we'll see the different services that the library offers to the students and what you need to get it. Now, access to the reading rooms is not free. You must reserve the book or the seat before going to the library. To identify ourselves, we will always use the virtual campus passwords, username and password, virtual campus keys. All reservation, books, or seats are processed with the virtual campus keys. The books can be loaned between 5 or 7 days with virtual campus keys. Now you can use the laptop auto loan machines, the access to the electronic collection always with the virtual campus case. The loan services for laptops and group working rooms are temporarily closed. The computers reservation use the virtual campus keys. No, the customer service doesn't have face-to-face attention, can be requested by phone, chat, or electronic service. In Universidad de Almería, we know CAU, is the CAU, the electronic service for communication with all the service of the university. You don't need to register at the library. We do it for you. We don't have a library card. You can identify yourself with your passport, driver's license, student card, Erasmus card, etc. The library is opening hours are Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and 3:30 to 8:30 p.m. During the exam period, the library is open every day of the week from Monday to Sunday. The library is present on social networks with accounts on Facebook and Twitter. You can follow us to be informed of all the news related to library services. To access the library website, you can do so from the university homepage. At the top right, you will find shortcuts, and the first of them is access to library. You can also access directly through that access, wall.s/biblioteca. As we have already seen during this pandemic time, the library wants to be a safe space for everyone with extraordinary security measures. limited capacity, restricted hours, access with seat reservation. And lastly, don't forget that librarians want to help you. You can contact us in different ways: phone, card, email, call, and this is all. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio.
Okay. All right. ¿Todo bien?
Yeah, of course. And your English is better than what you think. Yeah, well.
Una pregunta. ¿Se pueden compartir los slides?
Sí, todas las slides las vamos a colgar esta noche, mañana, ¿de acuerdo? O sea que no os preocupéis. All the presentations will be uploaded and will be available at some point, tomorrow, Monday, something like that, okay? But you'll get the information. Of Ms. Sanchez. Yeah. Okay. Any question, Maria Mar, in the chat? No? Pablo, ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Hello.
Okay. So
can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly. Next is our friend and colleague Pablo from Deportes. He's gonna tell you what you can do in this time and period. Pablo.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Pablo. I'm a member of the sports service in the University of Almeria, and I'm trying to introduce you all the sports offer that you can find here in the University of Almeria during your stay with us. I'm going to share with you a presentation. Let me see. Okay. Bueno, bienvenidos todos. Mi nombre es Pablo Martínez, soy un técnico del servicio de deportes y bueno, vamos a presentaros todas las actividades deportivas que podéis hacer y que tenéis a vuestra disposición durante vuestra estancia aquí en la universidad. Well, you need to know that the sports service is the main aim of the sports service is to offer the possibility to make sports activities in the University of Almeria. And we try to do this with two main lines. The first one is the sports venues, and the second one is a sport program that include a range type of sports activities. Lo que hacemos del servicio de deporte fundamentalmente lo hacemos a través de dos líneas de trabajo, que son la oferta de las actividades deportivas y la gestión de las instalaciones deportivas, y poner las instalaciones deportivas a vuestra disposición. The first things that you need to know is regarding the sport cards. The sport cards is the key to access to all sports activities on the sports venues in the University of Almeria. So this is the first things that you have to do is to get your sport card. Lo primero que tenéis que saber es sobre la tarjeta deportiva. La tarjeta deportiva es el elemento clave para poder, o la herramienta para poder acceder a todas las actividades deportivas y a todas el uso de las instalaciones deportivas. We have two types of sport card. The first one is a basic sport card. It costs only €5, and with this card, you get access for the sport program and for some competition. But I really recommend you to get the Plus sport card. This is the other type that we have. That this sport card includes all the benefits of the basic sport cards, plus free access to the fitness room and free access to the swimming pool during your stay here in Almeria. And also other activities like Deportes Adult program or 50% off discount in the registration for the sports activities. You need to know that this sport card, cost only €21.50 for the whole semester, from 1st of February to 12th of June. Bueno, nosotros tenemos dos tipos de tarjetas. Está la tarjeta deportiva básica, que cuesta 5 euros y te da acceso al programa de actividades deportivas y algunas cosas más. Y la que yo realmente os recomiendo es la tarjeta deportiva Plus, porque la tarjeta deportiva Plus, aparte de todos los beneficios de la tarjeta básica, te da la posibilidad de acceso libre a la sala de fitness y acceso libre a la piscina durante todo el tiempo de estancia vuestra en la universidad. Aparte, acceso a otras actividades, las actividades del programa y sobre todo un 50% de descuento en el pago de esas actividades del programa. La tarjeta deportiva cuesta para los estudiantes Erasmus 21,50 € para todo el semestre, es decir, desde el 1 de febrero al 12 de junio. Yo realmente os recomiendo que saquéis y que obtengáis, consigáis esta tarjeta porque realmente es la que más provecho le vais a sacar. I really recommend you that to get this Plus Sport Card because it's the best one to access to all our sport offer. Well, regarding the sport facilities, the first thing that you need to know is where is located our sport venues. So in the west side of the campus, you can find all the sport venues. This one, this building number 22, this is the sport center building. This is the main building, and we are located, the administration office in the sports service is located here inside this building. And next to this building, you can find the external courts, futsal, tennis, paddle, and also calisthenia area, and a football stadium with an athletics tracks. The place that you have to go to get your sport card is the sport center, okay? Because our office is located there inside this building. Bueno, sobre la instalación deportiva, lo primero que tenéis que saber es dónde están ubicadas. Están ubicadas en la parte oeste del campus, con el edificio 22 que se ve ahí, es el centro deportivo, que es el edificio principal, donde están ubicadas las oficinas del servicio de deportes también, ¿vale? Y la piscina y la sala de fitness. Junto al centro deportivo ahí están unas pistas exteriores de fútbol sala, tenis, pádel y el campo de fútbol con la pista de atletismo. I forgot to tell to you that inside the sport center you can find the swimming pool and also the fitness hall. So this is the reason that this is our main building. Well, here you can see some pictures about the sports center. This is the fitness hall, and also there is an sport indoor hall, and there is inside the sport indoor hall there is a climbing wall. You need to know that due to the pandemic situation, we have implemented some measures like limited capacity in the fitness hall is available only to 24 persons at the same time, and also in the swimming pool is only available for 12 persons at the same time. And you must to reserve your place before in advance, but in the web page. And also the climbing wall and the indoor hall just now it's closed, but we hope that in the next weeks we can reopen again. Aquí tenéis algunas fotografías de las instalaciones deportivas del centro deportivo. Ahí tenéis la sala de fitness, la piscina, sala de fitness, el pabellón, el rocódromo. Sí es cierto que tengo que comentaros que debido a la situación de pandemia tenemos algunas medidas restrictivas impuestas y entre esas están el aforo limitado de las instalaciones. Concretamente en la sala de fitness hay un aforo limitado a 24 personas a la misma hora, en el mismo momento, y en la piscina a 12 personas. Y bueno, si los que quieren usar las instalaciones pues deben de hacer la reserva previa a través de internet. Here is some pictures about the swimming pool and the climbing wall. Bueno, ahí habéis visto algunas imágenes de la piscina, de la sala de fitness, etc. Y aquí tenemos del estadio del campo de fútbol y la pista de atletismo. Here you can see the football stadium and the athletic tracks. On the external courts with two futsal courts, 2 paddle courts, and 3 tennis courts, and also a calisthenia area. Estas son las pistas exteriores con 2 pistas de fútbol sala, 2 de paddle, 3 de tenis y una zona de calistenia. And there is another building next to the canteen. We have inside a sport hall and a wall activa hall, and also some sports science laboratories. Tenemos otro edificio deportivo aquí en el campus, está al lado del comedor, que tiene pues un pabellón y bueno, la sala wall activa, etc. This is the wall sport hall. This area, this place is only available for the person who is taking part in an activity called wall fitness. This wall fitness is an activity with training in groups with a coach. Okay. Aquí tenemos la fotografía de la sala wall activa que está localizada dentro del pabellón, que está al lado de la cantina, que se utiliza para actividades grupales dentro del programa Wall Activa. You also need to know that it's mandatory use of masks in all the sport venues during the whole time, of course, except the swimming pool. But this is important to do. También es importante que sepáis que el uso de la mascarilla está obligado en todas las instalaciones deportivas, excepto la piscina, obviamente. Pero que esto es importante que lo cumpláis. Okay, this is one line. This is the sport venues that we offer to all the members of the university community. But the other line that we are in charge is the sport activities program. Here you can find a lot of different activities like outdoor activities, health and sport activities, and training program, and sport at your rhythms, and competition. Unfortunately, the competition is not running now because we can't offer these activities due to the pandemic situation. But the rest of the activities is running properly with some restrictive measures. Bueno, hemos comentado la línea del uso de las instalaciones que están puestas a disposición de toda la comunidad universitaria, y la otra línea sería el programa de actividades deportivas, que aquí ofrecemos una gran cantidad de actividades deportivas, actividades en la naturaleza, deporte a tu ritmo, deporte y salud y competiciones. Las competiciones ahora mismo no están funcionando, las tenemos todas paralizadas debido a la situación de pandemia y bueno, esperemos que la cosa mejore. Vale. Now I would like to share with you a little video about our activities, because I really think that you will be able to know what we do, what we offer, if you see this video better that all the things that I could explain you. Ahora vamos a enseñar un vídeo porque seguro que vais a poder tener más idea de lo que hacemos viendo este vídeo, que seguro que os gustará.
No se está viendo por las dudas todavía. Así.
¿No?
Yo no. I don't see the video yet.
Pablo, ¿tienes problemas con el vídeo?
¿Se está viendo?
No.
¿No?
No.
Sorry.
Si lo tienes en YouTube, puedes mandarme el enlace y yo te lo pongo.
Mira. Un segundo. One second. Sorry. ¿Ahora se ve algo? Sí, ¿no?
Ahora sí. Ya lo tiene.
Let's start again. Sorry.
Pablo, no se oye el audio. No pasa nada porque no trata sobre el audio, pero bueno, para que lo sepa.
Bueno, espero que se haya oído bien.
Sí, sí, se dio.
Ah, vale, vale. Venga, pues... Well, the video that this video was filmed 2 years ago with the real activities that we offer for all the students. So this kind of activity is the real situation that you can live if you take part in our activities. Este vídeo se grabó hace 2 años y son actividades reales que hicieron estudiantes en aquel momento. So probably the most interesting activities for you is this one, the actor activities. I think this is a good opportunity to all of you to meet the wonderful environment that we have here in Almería. You can find activities like hiking, kayak, canoeing, cabin, snowshoeing, hiking, ski, and climbing via ferrata. All these activities located in Almería, probably the most known of them is the Caminito del Rey activity. I think this is a good place or a good experience for all of you. De la actividad de naturaleza, quizás sea la más interesante para todos vosotros por el tiempo que vais a estar aquí. Es una oportunidad para conocer el medio ambiente que nos rodea y bueno, hay actividades como senderismo, kayak, descenso de barrancos, esquí, vía ferrata. Quizás la actividad más conocida que tenemos es la del Caminito del Rey. We also offer some sport learning courses. This is a little course that we could try to show you in deep how to practice this kind of activities. So you have the opportunity to learn more about this sports. Otra de las actividades que tenemos son las actividades de cursos de aprendizaje deportivo, en la que lo que se procura es enseñaros en profundidad, a conocer más en profundidad cómo desarrollar estas actividades deportivas. And the other activity that I think could be interesting for you is the World Deportes Salud. This is the activity that I told you before. In this activity, we prepare some groups to train together with a coach in the fitness hall, or in the athletic tracks, or in the swimming pool. But all is oriented to get a better health. Okay. El otro programa que creemos que también es interesante para vosotros es Deportes y Salud, donde se preparan grupos de entrenamiento dirigidos por un entrenador y uno realizado en la sala de fitness, o en la sala de atletismo, o en la pista de atletismo, o en la piscina. ¿Vale? So, well, this is everything. You need to know that I recommended you to follow us in the social networks, in Twitter and Facebook. And of course, we are in the sport hall, and we can give you all the information that you really need during your stay here in Almería. Thank you for everything. I hope to see you in the Sports Center. Bueno, esto es todo. Muchas gracias. Simplemente comentaros que nos podéis seguir en las redes sociales y estáis más informados de todo lo que hacemos, y que en cualquier caso estamos a vuestra disposición en el centro deportivo para dar toda la información que necesitéis durante vuestra estancia. Muchas gracias. Thank you for all. Gracias a todos.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias, Pablo.
Ok, muy bien.
A continuación, pues seguimos con María del Mar, que va a hablar sobre la Oficina Internacional. So, without further ado, Mar, you can start.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Mar, and today I'm here to introduce the International Office. So let me share. Let me share the presentation. So as I said, my name is Mar. I'm part of the International Office, and I'm here to introduce the International Office. So here in this screen, you can see in the left picture the building where the International Office is. This is a building with the orange windows, and in the right side you see the map of the campus, and we are in the building number 30. You can find this map later on. I will show you where. This is uploaded in the webpage of International Students. Well, and I would like to, I'm gonna start in Spanish. Mi nombre es Mar y estoy aquí para presentaros la Oficina de Relaciones Internacionales. En la imagen de la izquierda podéis ver el edificio donde se encuentran las oficinas de Relaciones Internacionales. El edificio es el más común, es el que más se ve dentro del campus, que es con las ventanitas naranjas. Y aquí en el lado de la derecha veis el mapa del campus de la universidad. Este mapa está publicado en la página de Estudiantes Internacionales, luego os enseñaré exactamente dónde. Y nosotros estamos en el edificio número 30, aquí en el mapa, se ve aquí el edificio 30. Bien, so what you have to check before coming to the office for your appointment. Please check that you have uploaded on your profile of YouMove your passport or ID, your learning agreement signed by you and your home coordinator, your health insurance, and check that you have done automatricula. Also, you have to check that you upload your photo in your profile of Campus Virtual. Entonces, antes de venir a la Oficina de Relaciones Internacionales a comprobar a vuestra cita para la bienvenida, tenéis que comprobar que tenéis subido los siguientes documentos a vuestro perfil de YouMove. Vuestro pasaporte o número de identidad, una fotocopia de vuestro pasaporte o documento de identidad, vuestro contrato de estudio firmado por vosotros y por vuestro coordinador de vuestra universidad de origen, el seguro médico y que habéis hecho automatrícula. También tenéis que comprobar que habéis subido una foto vuestra tamaño carnet en vuestro perfil de campus virtual. Seguimos. The day of your appointment. The day of your appointment, you have to come to the office at the time that you have your appointment. please be on time. Because of health measures, you have to be on time, not 15 minutes before or 15 minutes later, but on time in order for us to be sure that you have there. And you have to come with your passport or ID and maybe prepare on your phone or in a scan your flight ticket. El día de vuestra cita, el día que tenéis la cita en la Oficina de Relaciones Internacionales, por favor, venid en vuestra hora, no vengáis 15 minutos antes o 15 minutos después, sino a la hora, porque debido a las nuevas regulaciones sanitarias, tenemos que, no puede existir cola en la oficina y tenéis que llegar en vuestra hora. Y el día que vengáis, por favor, traeros con vosotros vuestro pasaporte o número de identidad y o bien impreso o bien en vuestro teléfono móvil, vuestro billete de avión. Once you arrive to the office, you will see this hall inside the building, and in the right side in this hall, you see here the woman in the screen. This is where you have to say that you have arrived to the office. So you have to go to this machine. Now there is a machine. There is also another machine that read QR codes. So once you get your appointment, you have to come to the office, show in your phone here the QR and show it to the machine. And the machine gives you a paper with the number, the number that you have while go inside the room. So, una vez que estáis en la oficina, veis, cuando entráis, veis a mano derecha este hall de aquí, sin los sofás. Veis este hall con la oficina número 13, que es donde vosotros tendréis que acceder. Y a la derecha veis la pantalla de ordenador en la cual vosotros tenéis que llegar. Ahora también hay una maquinita que lee códigos QR, vosotros vais con vuestra cita en el teléfono, que se ve aquí en la pantalla, vuestro código QR, os acercáis a la máquina, os lee el código QR y os da un ticket. Y a continuación nosotros desde la oficina os llamaremos cuando os toque entrar para haceros vuestro check-in. Continuamos. So this is the page, the International Students web page that we prepare for you. Here you can find every single information that we post for you. You can find here information about deadlines, about the period of time to do modifications of your learning agreement and automatricula, for example. You will find also here in this spot over here, you will find later on the presentations that we prepare for today. You will find it in a couple of days. And you also find here information about the courses in English or the degrees that there are in the University of Almería and so on. Entonces, esta es la página principal de los estudiantes internacionales en la cual nosotros publicaremos toda la información relevante para vosotros como estudiantes. Aquí podéis encontrar, por ejemplo, aquí las fechas relevantes del periodo para hacer modificación de vuestro contrato de estudios o bien el periodo para hacer automatrícula de nuevo. También encontraréis que está publicado aquí, se publicará, perdón, en un par de días publicaremos en este apartado de aquí las presentaciones del día de hoy, así como información sobre asignatura, el catálogo de asignaturas en inglés y en español, e información que sea relevante también, como explicó mi compañera María del Mar, para acceder a CAU, para enviarnos un mensaje, se puede hacer a través de aquí. Continuamos. This is the homepage of the University of Almería. We would like to tell you that in case you need to find any information regarding, for example, professors or regarding subjects or the terms of professors, you can find here where there is a search in the homepage. You can type the name of a professor, the name of the subject, and you will find the information. Esta es la página principal de la Universidad de Almería y a través de esta página podéis encontrar casi que toda la información relativa a asignaturas, profesores, horarios de oficina, email de profesores. Lo único que tenéis que hacer es ir al buscador que se ve aquí arriba, el buscador de la página de la web, escribir el nombre del profesor, el nombre de la asignatura y encontraréis la información. Muy fácil. And now, something important to you to know, there is a period of time, now that you have arrived, there is a period of time to do modifications of your learning agreement in case you want to do it. So as you did with your learning agreement, the first time you did your learning agreement, in case you want to modify, you can go during this period of time from 28th of January to 1st of March. You will be able to modify your learning, delete or add new courses that you want. And And this is the period of time. As you did back with your learning agreement, after the modification, you need to do again automatricula. The period of time to do automatricula is from the 1st of February to 9th of March. And it is important to do automatricula again, because if you don't do it, the modification that you have done in your learning agreement will not appear in your campus virtual, in the list of courses that you are enrolled, and so on. Something important for you to know: once you are doing automatricula, you need to know that you don't need to delete the courses that you deleted in your learning agreement, in the modification, but you just need to add the new courses. The ones that you want to delete is something that we will do for you, so do not worry for that. So, bueno, una vez incorporado a la UAL, tal vez necesitáis modificar vuestro contrato de estudio. Hay un periodo para ello, que es desde el 28 de enero al 1 de marzo, y nada, simplemente volveréis a acceder a vuestro perfil de YouMove y haréis la modificación del contrato tal y como la hicisteis con vuestro contrato inicial la primera vez. Elimináis y añadís las asignaturas que necesitáis. Y una vez que hayáis hecho eso, tenéis que volver a hacer, importante, tenéis que volver a hacer automatrícula. Si no volvéis a hacer automatrícula como lo hicisteis con el contrato inicial, puede pasar que no os estéis registrando en las asignaturas y los cambios que habéis hecho en vuestro contrato no se reflejen una vez después en vuestra lista de asignaturas, en vuestro campus virtual y así. Entonces tenéis que volver a hacer automatrícula, y esta vez la gran diferencia con la primera vez es que en esta vez no tenéis que eliminar en automatrícula, no tenéis que eliminar las asignaturas que eliminasteis en contrato de estudio. Simplemente tenéis que añadir las nuevas asignaturas. Las que queréis eliminar, no os preocupéis por ellas, porque nosotros las eliminaremos por vosotros. Y bueno, como dije antes, el periodo para hacer la automatrícula es del 1 de febrero al 9 de marzo. Toda esta información, no os preocupéis, que está publicada en la web también. And now, probably you notice that all your documents on your profile of YouMove are signed digitally. This is an example of our digital signature. You will see that all the documents, at the end of each page, in all the documents, you find this table. And this is why because we've signed digitally the documents. All your universities know that we sign these documents like this, so there is any problem in receiving documents with digital signatures, but there is any problem of that. Probablemente habéis notado que todos vuestros documentos en YouMove, al final de cada hoja, viene un cuadrito como este. Esto es un ejemplo de una firma digital. Todos los documentos en la Universidad de Almería se firman digitalmente, por lo que veréis que cada documento vuestro, al final de cada página, al final de lo que es la página en sí, veréis esta tablita con la firma digital. Todas vuestras universidades saben que nosotros firmamos los documentos de esta manera, por lo que no hay ningún problema en recibir documentos firmados digitalmente. First, as I said, there is in all your documents you will see the box at the end of the table. This is the example of your certificate of arrival. You will receive your certificate of arrival once you come to the office. We will prepare with you the document, and you will receive it in a couple of days after in your profile of YouMove on documents to download. Este es un ejemplo del certificado de llegada que vais a recibir cuando os incorporéis a la UAL. Vendréis a la oficina para hacer vuestro check-in y nosotros prepararemos con vosotros este certificado de llegada. Lo prepararemos y lo recibiréis digitalmente en YouMove pasado un par de días de vuestra cita, y estará firmado con la fecha de vuestra llegada. Something important for you to know, the University of Almería is not going to certify online mobilities. The University of Almería approved the face-to-face mobility, although right now the classes are online due to regulations, but all the certificate of arrival and stay will appear your face-to-face mobility. Importante, la Universidad de Almería no certificará movilidad online, sino la movilidad presencial en lo que es el campus. Ahora mismo, como ya sabéis, debido a las restricciones sanitarias, pues tenemos las clases online, pero todo se hará presencial como estaba previsto. As María Armada explained before, we work with CAU, Centro de Atención al Usuario. This is like an internal email, and as she explained, you just have to go to this link over here, then click on CAU de Administración y Servicios, and this link goes to this page over here where you have to log in with your user and password of Campus Virtual. Y bueno, como María Armaro os explicó antes, nosotros trabajamos con CAU, Centro de Atención al Usuario, que es como un email interno en el cual, a través de este link, accediendo a CAU de Administración y Servicios, entráis en la plataforma en sí, en la cual tenéis que entrar con vuestro usuario y contraseña de Campus Virtual. Una vez dentro, you will see this page over here. As I said, it's like an internal email, so you click en nuevo ticket de estudiante. You write, you send the message en el para. You have to choose International Office, Relaciones Internacionales, and then you write the message you want to ask. Como he dicho antes, como un email interno, simplemente clicáis en nuevo ticket de estudiante, en el para seleccionáis Relaciones Internacionales y ya pues escribí la consulta que tengáis. We will answer you as soon as possible, so do not panic if you send a message today and maybe in a couple of days you don't receive an answer. Nosotros contestaremos lo antes posible, por lo que no asustéis si escribís un mensaje hoy, por ejemplo, y hoy mismo o mañana no estoy recibiendo una respuesta, pues estaremos trabajando en ello. And as a last topic, we would like to give you some recommendations for the city. Here you see the link of the buses in Almería. This is the webpage where you can check timetables, lines, how to get from one point to another point. And also you can find here information about the bus card, the student bus card, with which you receive a discount every time you go to take a bus. And also we suggest you to contact the ESN, the Erasmus Association Network. They will be here later on to give you a speech as well, but we suggest you to contact them because they will help you with any problem that you have in the city during your stay. Y por último, nos gustaría daros algunas recomendaciones. Aquí en la pantalla veis el link a la página web de la línea de autobuses de la ciudad de Almería. En esta página podéis comprobar tanto las líneas de autobuses como los horarios, como información de cómo llegar a un punto o a otro en la ciudad y luego también información sobre cómo obtener la tarjeta de estudiante para el autobús. Con esa tarjeta recibís descuento cada vez que vais a coger un autobús, por lo que es bastante interesante. Y por último también os recomendamos contactar con la SN, la Asociación de Erasmus aquí en la Universidad de Almería, que ellos van a estar presentes aquí un poco más tarde para contar un poco sobre ellos, pero también pues os recomendamos contactar con ellos porque os ayudan mucho a la hora de adaptaros a la ciudad si tenéis algún problema en la ciudad, por alojamiento o lo que sea. Thank you very much for listening. As we said, we are here to make your stay easy, so please do not hesitate in contact us in case you need you have any question or doubt or whatever. If you want to come to the office, please make sure to make an appointment before coming because we need to have your appointment to receive you. And now I want to show you something else. Apart from Campus Virtual and YouMove, there is let me show you, there is another platform in which you will need to work for your classes. So, como estaba diciendo en inglés, perdón, que me lío. Muchas gracias por estar aquí hoy. Nosotros trabajamos para hacer vuestra estancia lo más sencilla posible. Si tenéis cualquier duda, cualquier cuestión, por favor, no dudéis en escribirnos, contactarnos a través de CAU. Si queréis venir a la oficina, sacad una cita previa y nosotros atenderemos con gusto. Y ahora os voy a enseñar otra plataforma que se llama Aula Virtual, que es con la que trabajaréis para atender a vuestras asignaturas, ver las tareas que tenéis que presentar y tal. So, this is the homepage of the university again. Esta es la página principal de la universidad y nos acercamos aquí a Campus Online, Aula Virtual. This is de la página principal de la UAL, nos acercamos aquí a Aula Virtual. I click and you have to log in with your user and password of Campus Virtual. Every platform here at the UAL works with the same user and password, so you will not have any problem of that. This is the homepage of the Blackboard, Aula Virtual. So here you see your name. This is the list of the courses that you have enrolled because you did automatricula. Something important, by the way, if you do automatricula now because you modify your learning, maybe you will not be able to see your courses, the one you added the new ones you added, sorry, until maybe 24 hours, 48 hours after. Esta es la página principal de Aula Virtual. Aquí es donde vosotros comprobaréis vuestra asignatura, el temario de vuestra asignatura y cualquier información relevante acerca de ello. Aquí veis la lista de asignaturas en las que estáis registrados. Una cosa importante es que si hacéis automatrícula porque habéis modificado vuestro contrato, tened en cuenta que no aparecerá aquí vuestra asignatura hasta pasadas 24 o 48 horas. Bien, I want to show you how to change the language. So if you log in the page, you go here to your name, you go here to configuración, you click in información personal, and here, let me move this, and here is written cambiar la configuración inicial personal, paquete de idiomas de usuario, and here are the languages. As I was como estaba explicando, os voy a explicar como estaba diciendo, un segundito, aquí, cómo cambiar el idioma. Yo me he ido aquí a nombre, he pinchado en configuración y aquí veis información personal. De aquí nos lleva a esta página de aquí, cambiar configuración personal, y en paquete de idioma de usuario pues cambiaría el idioma, inglés o el idioma que queráis. Y ahora volvemos a la página principal porque quiero que veáis cómo se ve una asignatura por dentro. Now we go to the home page because I want to show you how to see how it is a subject. So I click in this subject in Derecho Mercantil. Here the professor posts every information, the syllabus, the information about how it's going to be the online class, how to present a project, any information you will find inside the subject. Here is written área de contenido. You can find also syllabus inside this. You have also here messages from the course in case, for example, there is a teamwork and you need to contact your classmates. Here there is the list of the classmates and also the messages to contact them, your qualifications, and here is written video conferencias. Here you will see your online lesson at the time that is established. So, aquí dentro de la asignatura veis la información que la profesora, en este caso la profesora, publica de la asignatura, el temario, la guía docente también la tenéis aquí, el temario, información de cómo van a ser los turnos, la asistencia a clase, la entrega, en este caso, del resumen de la clase, entrega de tareas y tal. Área de contenido, aquí dentro también encontraréis el temario publicado. Tenéis mensajes del curso en caso de que queréis contactar con vuestros compañeros de clase, que aquí podéis ver la lista de clases de los compañeros. Si queréis contactar con alguno de ellos, podéis hacerlo a través de aquí también. Y luego, importante para todos, videoconferencia. Aquí, a la hora de la clase, se daría la asignatura en cuestión. Ahora mismo pues está cerrado porque no hay clase, pero en caso de que hubiera, pues aquí empezaría la clase, se abriría la plataforma online y como estamos nosotros dando ahora esta charla, pues se daría la asignatura. Y esto es más o menos todo lo que... Es muy sencillo de utilizar la plataforma. Aquí tenéis todas las asignaturas, toda la información, calificaciones y tal. This platform is really easy to use. Here you will see all the information regarding your courses, all the courses you have, and so on. So once again, I will log out. So once again, thank you for, let me come back. ¿Cómo quito? Dejar aquí está. So perfect. So thank you very much for listening. Let me check the messages. If you have now any question or doubt regarding your documents, regarding your stay, please.
You can write in the chat window,
Yeah.
or you can open the microphone. Where do we have to upload our photo?
Voy a apagar esto.
Hello, can I speak for a second? Hi.
Maybe Maria or Mark, can you? There is.
Estoy leyendo.
Okay. Give us a second. And in the meanwhile, the next presentation will be by Tim from our own language school, Tim Spratt. So Tim, if you want to activate your camera. Hi, Tim.
Hi, hola a todos.
Tim used to be the teacher of Mar. He did a great job.
Yes, she's very good at English. Very good at English. Shall I
close.
start, or have you
Tim,
finished?
I think you're already
or do you want to answer the questions first?
Okay. Sí, pero es que hay there is a question yet to be answered from Benedetta Sarti. Where do we have to upload our photo?
Okay, on campus virtual.
On campus virtual, Benedetta.
Yes.
Okay. So, Tim, soldiers.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Tim. Hola a todos. Soy Tim, and I'm from the Centro de Lenguas, from the Language Center of the University of Almería. The first thing I want to say is hello. Welcome to Almería, welcome to Almería University, and welcome to the Centro de Lenguas and an opportunity to learn a language. Bienvenido a Almería, a la Universidad del Centro de Lenguas, y bienvenido a una gran oportunidad que tenéis para aprender un idioma. Voy a contaros un poco de lo que hacemos en el Centro de Lenguas. Voy a compartir mi pantalla y enseñaros la página web y para que podéis... navegar bien y ver lo que tenemos, ¿ok? Primero, en el Centro de Lenguas somos un grupo de profesores que tenemos mucha experiencia y nos gusta dar clases activas, dinámicas, comunicativas, y esto para nosotros es el corazón más importante de aprendizaje. So, at the Language Center, we're a group of teachers. We've got lots of experience, but the most important thing is that we believe that a good class is a communicative class, is a fun class, where speaking and listening are at the heart of everything we do. So, our classes are always dynamic, they're always interactive, and other things about our classes, we have limited class sizes. So at the moment, the maximum class size is 10 people online. And in the future, this year, if the conditions are possible, we will have a maximum class size of 8 people presentially. So as a teacher, this is fantastic because it gives me the opportunity to learn my students individually, to focus on the individual problems. El tamaño de la clase, el máximo va a ser como 10 personas online. Y si las condiciones nos dejan, 8 personas presencialmente. Que está muy bien porque como un profesor puedo realmente relacionar con los estudiantes y aprender las debilidades, las fortalezas de cada uno, enfocar en esto. Entonces, como profesor, veo muy bien el tamaño de la clase. Las instalaciones que tenemos son perfectas para enseñar. Tenemos un proyector, entonces podemos poner vídeos, sonido, y las aulas son amplias y cómodas, entonces son muy buenas. Además tienen vista del mar, entonces esto mejor no hay. The classes are brilliant. They've got computers, they've got projectors and sound. They're modern classrooms. It's a beautiful place to study because you've got views of the sea. So in terms of a learning environment, it's a really nice place to learn. Just about online classes, I think Mar was telling you about the Blackboard. We use Blackboard in exactly the same way. We share our content so we can upload things. And this is, for example, a class of mine. These are all my students. I put all my content up here. They have everything. And then when they want to do a class, they go to an online class, just like Mar said. And it's an online class. It's interactive. Just because it's online, it doesn't mean it has to be cold or anything like that. Entonces, justo como Marte os acaba de decir, usamos el Blackboard para dar clases. Tenemos el área de contenido con todos los materiales que hay para el curso. y también puedes acceder al curso pinchando donde está online classes y accediendo al curso. Solo porque está online no hay un porqué para tiene que ser aburrido o no interactivo. Tenemos totalmente la capacidad de seguir dando clases comunicativas. ¿Ok? La próxima cosa que quiero decir es que según tus estudios podéis ganar puntos ECTS haciendo cursos de español. Tenemos cursos de español totalmente diseñados para estudiantes de Erasmus. You can earn credits towards your degree doing Spanish courses at the Centro Lenguas. The courses we offer for Spanish are designed specifically for you, for the Erasmus students arriving now. We understand your needs, we understand your objectives, and we build our courses around that. Also, we are the only place in Almería where you can take an official Spanish exam certified by the Instituto de Cervantes. Okay, so we've got various exams. We've got exams at each level. And then also we have a multi-level exam, CL. CL is an interesting exam because if you're not sure of your level, you can do the exam. Everybody does the same exam. And maybe you come with a B1, a B2, a C1. The exam gives you the level you need, okay? Tenemos varios exámenes para español. Somos el único sitio en Almería donde puedes hacer un examen oficial de español acreditado por el Instituto de Cervantes. Y tenemos un buen examen que es relativamente nueva que se llama CIELE, que es un examen de multinivel. Entonces está muy bien si no estás seguro de tu nivel exactamente y haces el examen y te acredita el nivel que tienes. Entonces es muy cómodo en este sentido. Y los cursos son todos online, tú puedes aprender cualquier idioma, mira la amplitud de idiomas que ofrecemos, inglés, todos los niveles, francés, todos los niveles, en todos los niveles, ¿ok? Además, si sois un grupo de 6 personas, si tenéis un horario fijo y queréis abrir un curso solo para vosotros, también podéis hacer esto. If you're a group of 6 people and you want a course specifically for you, you come to us and we'll make a class just for you. All you need is 6 people, more or less the same level, and we are very flexible. We want to give you exactly what you want. Relating to other things we do at the Centro de Lenguas, we do out-of-class activities, depending obviously on the COVID situation. Yes, depending on the COVID situation, of course, but we do things like visiting the Alcazaba, the castle, going to the cinema, doing a tour of the market. So it's a good opportunity to not only learn Spanish, but learn about the culture around the city where you're living. También hacemos actividades fuera de la clase, dependiendo del estado de las condiciones que nos permiten, como visitar la Alcazaba, ir al cine, hacer un tour del mercado y cosas así. Entonces está muy bien para aprender no solo el idioma, pero además la cultura que hay aquí en Almería, una cultura rica. También hacemos otras cosas, por ejemplo, hay una biblioteca donde puedes prestar libros, entonces es un buen recurso. There's a library where you can get books. But personally, what I want to tell you is that language is really important. You will never have a better opportunity to learn Spanish. You're in Spain, you're young, you're studying anyway, you're surrounded by Spanish. This is the best opportunity you will ever have in your life to learn Spanish. So take advantage, take advantage. Estáis aquí en Almería, nunca vais a tener una mejor oportunidad de aprender español. Estáis alrededor por español, entonces aprovecha la oportunidad y apúntate a un curso de español para ayudar tu progreso. Yo hice un curso de español hace 2 años, me ayudó mucho, además hizo varios amigos a través del curso Entonces, no fue una obligación, fue una cosa que yo veía como... Yo fui a clase con ganas, fui a clase para socializar, para ver mis amigos, y finalmente salí muy bien. So learning doesn't have to be boring. You can go to class, you can make friends. I did Spanish 2 years ago, and I was always excited to go to class because of the atmosphere in the class. It was a fun, friendly atmosphere. So just to finish, I'm going to put the website in the chat so you can see the website. That's the website. All the information you need is there, the prices, how to sign up, when the times of the classes are. Everything you need is on that website. And if that's not enough, on the website there's also a phone number so you can ring us. And the other thing, if you are in the university and you want to go to the office, we are in the Central building, next to the Cafeteria Central. Ahí en el chat tenéis la página web, cualquier información sale ahí, los horarios de cursos, los niveles, los exámenes, todo está ahí. También hay ahí la información para si quieres llamarnos, y también si quieres visitarnos en persona. Tenemos nuestro centro, es en el edificio central, y es al lado de la cafetería. Okay, okay, I see a question I'm going to answer. If you've registered already, the Centro Lenguas will definitely send you an email before the course. Before you need to know, you will have all of the information that you need, okay? I think the new courses are starting at the beginning of February. The exact date depends on the class. But don't worry, all of the information will come to you. Okay? Si habéis ya apuntado a un curso, toda la información vendrá en un correo antes del curso. La fecha exacta de cuando empiezan los cursos nuevos de la segunda cuatrimestre depende de exactamente cuál es la clase exacta, pero más o menos sería las primeras semanas de febrero. Any more questions? ¿Cualquier pregunta más?
I asked for a B2 Sherman course, but they told me they don't have a group set up yet. So I'm just saying that that I would be interested in that. So now that everyone is here, I'm just saying.
Okay, so as I said before, to open a class, we need 6 students. We offer courses for all of the languages you saw on the website, but I must say that it does depend on student numbers. English, Spanish, French, you will never have a problem. Never have a problem. There will always be a class. En español, en francés y en inglés siempre hay los suficientes números para abrir una clase. If you want another language, sometimes it's a good idea in Erasmus to find 5 other people, a group of 6. You go to the Centro Lenguas, you write to the Centro Lenguas, you say, we are 6 people, we want to study German in this time, and we will try to make a course for you. Okay?
Great.
Cualquier pregunta? Any more questions? No? So in that case, I will see you in class. Fantastic.
There is a question. Maren asked something in chat.
Are there only courses? Maren asks if there are only
yes, are there 60 or 90 hours? The classes, so as I said, there are 2 types of classes. There are classes we make always, and these are the 60 or the 90-hour classes, and they will be 4 hours a week or 6 hours a week, depending on the class. But as I say, if you want to do less hours or more hours, you find a group of people, 6 people, 6 personas que quieren hacer la misma cosa que tú, 6 people who want to do the same thing as you, and we will give you exactly what you want. But the normal option is to go on the website, click on the language you want to learn, and see the classes on offer. How many ECT does the 90-hour course offer? Let me just check. The 60-hour course is 8 credits. So I think the 90-hour course is 12 credits. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. Okay. Definitely we'll give you 8, but probably 12. Any more questions? Okay. So guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And as I say, what I really want to emphasize is this is the best chance you will have to learn Spanish. So don't waste it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, team. Cheers. I would like to say something very short about Christian, which said that he wants to learn German. And actually, there are 100 people right now connected. And if any German speaker would like to practice making a language exchange with Christian, I can talk on behalf of the guy for 3 reasons. He's nice. I've met him already. He's from Uruguay, so that means that he speaks slowlier than the average Spaniard. And also the accent, the Uruguayan accent is much nicer than the one from Spain. I have to admit it. They don't say zarzaparrilla, they say zarzaparrilla. So if you want, you can send a private chat message to Christian and say, hey, I'm German speaker. I would like to practice my German, and Christian can practice Spanish.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you. I got ahead of you because I sent an email to everyone. So yeah, but I mean.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. But if anyone wants to like open up, if there are not German speakers, but people who are like me interested in learning more German, but like formally, I mean, we can set up the class like Tim says. So I'm just taking the opportunity to say that. But yeah, sure. Also the tandem is great.
Yeah, it's as you know, this is a lovely accent. They don't say German, they say German. The G from Uruguay, it's lovely. We love it. Okay. Next person in line is Daniel, and he's the last person who's gonna talk today, and he's the president of the Erasmus Association Network, Students Network in Almeria. Daniel, are you there? Yeah.
Can you listen me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Lo digo en español, la última intervención de Daniel Parrilla, que es el presidente de la ESN. ¿De acuerdo? Pues, bueno, una cosa más. After Danny's intervention, we are going to give again a few minutes in case you have any question. So if that will be your last chance to ask live today. Después de Daniel, cualquiera puede preguntar cualquier tema. Vamos a esperar un ratillo, ¿vale? Será vuestra última oportunidad para preguntar en vivo hoy. Pues, Daniel, cuando quiera.
Vale. ¿Se ve el documento?
Sí.
Vale. Okay, hi guys, my name is Daniel Parrilla and I am the president of ESN Erasmus Almería. Mi nombre es Daniel Parrilla, soy el presidente de ESN Erasmus Almería. Para empezar, the first, what is ESN? ESN is the association international level that help to the Erasmus during the exchange program. This born in 1989. ESN es la asociación sin ánimo de lucro a nivel internacional que ayuda a los Erasmus. Nació en 1989. In this picture, you can see all the countries where there are sections of ESN. For example, in Spain, there are 40 sections of ESN. En esta foto podéis observar todos los países donde hay secciones de ESN. Por ejemplo, en España somos ya 40 secciones. In ESN Almería, we are more than 20 volunteers. ESN Almería help you with the timetable. The good of ESN is that there are volunteers that are studying a lot of subjects. we can help you with official things like bank account or the night, finding a place to live, show you the city at what to do in it, meeting people, traveling and knowing the space culture. En ese en Almería somos más de 20 voluntarios. Ese en Almería te puede ayudar con los horarios. Lo bueno que tiene es que al ser muchos voluntarios que están estudiando en la Universidad de Almería, son muchas las asignaturas que conocemos y los profesores cómo suelen actuar. También te podemos ayudar a cómo abrir una cuenta bancaria o cuáles son las condiciones que te van a requerir para solicitar el NIE. Encontrar alojamiento, qué puedes hacer en la ciudad y qué ver, a conocer personas y a viajar y conocer un poquito sobre la cultura española. Y en ISN Almería, you can do the ISN card. ISN card is a membership card. It's valid around all euros. The principle of ISN card is that you can traveling with us and you have a lot of discount around all euros. En esa Almería te puedes hacer la SN card. La SN card es una tarjeta de membresía, es válida en toda Europa, con ella puedes tener montones de descuentos. Y bueno, si queréis viajar con nosotros, pues es obligatoria. The discounts most important that you have with the ESN card is Alsa. Alsa is a bus company. With this, you have 15 discount in all trees. If you are a group with 4 or more people, you have the 30% of discount. The other discount most important is Ryanair. It's an aerial company. With this, you have the 10% of discount and free a big bag until 20 kilograms in only 4 trees. Los descuentos más importantes que puedes tener con la SNK son Alsa. Alsa es una compañía de autobús, con ella tienes el 15% de descuento y si sois un grupo de 4 personas o más, tenéis hasta el 30% de descuento en todos los viajes. En Ryanair, Ryanair es una compañía aérea, con ella tienes el 10% de descuento y en 4 viajes tienes una maleta gratis de hasta 20 kilogramos. Para más información sobre nuestros partners, tú puedes visitar nuestra página web. For more information about our partners, you can visit our webpage isnalmeria.org. Social projects. In social projects, we work in different activities. Social Erasmus. In social Erasmus, you can participate for those interested in social activities. Erasmus in school. In Erasmus in school, the Erasmus visit to the school to explain the experience as a student in the country of origin. Exchange ability is adaptation so that people with a disability can enjoy an exchange program. Los proyectos sociales son distintas actividades que trabajamos en distintos programas como Social Erasmus, donde los Erasmus que estén interesados puedan participar en actividades de programas sociales, pues por ejemplo recogidas de alimentos. Luego está también Erasmus in School, que son aquellos Erasmus que estén interesados en visitar un colegio español para explicar su experiencia como estudiante en sus países, pues bienvenidos son. Y luego está Exchangeability, que son adaptaciones para aquellas personas que tengan alguna discapacidad puedan disfrutar de un programa de intercambio. Activities and events. ESN Almería works in different committees. For example, culture. You can visit to the Civil War Center with art, visit to the Alcazaba, do linguistic exchange, a lot of more activities. Sports, football, basket, beach volley, kayak, paddle. Projects, visit to the kernel, full collection, and a lot of activities. In this moment, the parties is canceled due to the COVID. En nuestras actividades y eventos, pues en Almería trabaja en diferentes comités. Está el de cultura. En cultura tú puedes visitar los refugios, visitar la Alcazaba con nosotros, hacer intercambios lingüísticos para aquellos que quieran practicar el español o también inglés. Comité de deportes, fútbol, baloncesto, vóley playa, kayak, pádel, muchas más. Proyectos, pues en proyectos como he mencionado antes podemos visitar una perrera, hacer recogidas de alimentos, trabajar con otras asociaciones, etc. Y debido a la pandemia, pues ahora mismo las actividades de fiesta las tenemos paralizadas. The same of the parties, our trees is paralyzed due to the COVID. Lo mismo que las fiestas, debido al COVID, nuestros viajes están paralizados, pero intentaremos hacer más viajes. The last semester we could do 3 trips. En el pasado semestre solo pudimos hacer 3 viajes. If you want contact with us, you can do this in Facebook group or fan page or Facebook, Instagram, email contact, web page. Don't forget to follow Indirección Jones in Facebook, because he is our pet. He can help you in all your duties. Si tú quieres contactar con nosotros, puedes hacerlo a través de nuestra página web, nuestra página de Facebook, nuestro grupo de Facebook, Instagram, email, y no olvidéis seguir a Indirección, que es nuestra mascota y os ayudará en toda duda que tengáis de cualquier tema. Thanks for listening me, and I wait that we can meet soon. Gracias por escucharme y espero que nos conozcamos pronto.
Thank you, Danny. So now is your chance, everybody, to make questions to Danny or to Mar or to me or to our colleagues that are on the other side of the screen in the chat window with anything. Podéis preguntarnos a Daniel, a Mar, a mí o a cualquiera de las compañeras que están vigilando a través del chat. Dani, tienes una pregunta. ¿Cuándo empezarán los primeros eventos? ¿Dani?
¿Se me escucha?
Sí.
Vale. The more possible that the situation... lo más pronto posible que lo permita la situación.
As soon as possible. Vale. Benedetta, I need to take a train from Madrid to Almería, but I know that now in Spain it's forbidden to travel from a region to another due to COVID. What document do I need to in order not to get in trouble?
Yes. We wrote it before in the chat. There is a document called Carta de Aceptación on your profile of your move. And with this document, you can travel around Spain to come to Almeria. So you will not have any problem with this document. In this document, it's written that you, as a student, international student, and you are coming to the University of Almeria to study in international mobility. So you will not have any problem with this document.
Daniel, te pregunta Yanira Longo que dónde puede conseguir una identificación de la SN, una tarjeta de la SN, que si es online.
Yes, in this year you can do the ESN card online in our web page.
Bueno, we wait for Daniel to come back. Is another question for Daniel. Daniel.
Está ahí, se le oye, se le oye.
Ah, está contestando. Ah, vale, perdona.
No problem. Yes, we had a plan B for our trees. We had a lot of trees, but we are waiting that we can do this.
Cristian, no tengo ni idea. Pueden mandarle un CAU al servicio de informática. Se puede mandar un CAU a administración y también un CAU a informática. Y le puedes preguntar. Seguro que te responden.
Vale.
The question, answering to the question of Christian, I have no idea. But you can always send a CAU, because you can send CAUs to administration, but also to our IT service, and IT will reply. That will be a super basic question for them, but I don't know.
And since I was asking something, I was checking my photo. I tried to upload a photo yesterday to the campus, and I got an error. I sent them a CAU also, but now I'm entering to my profile in the campus, and it's a bit mixed up because I have a photo of somebody else in my personal data space. I don't know if you know what I mean and understand what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, maybe there's something weird with that, but I'm just telling you that.
Sometimes the photo gives an error when you upload it on Campus Virtual because of the el peso de la foto.
Because the size of the file.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try with another photo, maybe make it smaller, or I don't know. We can try once you are here. We can try, or maybe you can cut as Hugo said, the CAU for ITC.
I see. Okay.
And regarding the question of your colleague before, which document you need to come here to the university, apart from carta de aceptación, you can use also the paper that gives you after tu automatrícula, la hoja de matrícula. This is a document that said that you, as a student of the University of Almeria, have enrolled in the courses 1, 2, 3, whatever. So with this document, you can also come to Almeria from Madrid or from Málaga, where you arrive.
I would like to say something. I just thought about it. So remember when I was talking before about COVID that I said that if we hit the 1,000 cases, then there's going to be special additional restrictions and limitations on our businesses. So it is possible that next week, non-fundamental business are closed. Mm-hmm. So if you need to do some shopping like a t-shirt, or you want to buy a book or stuff like that, that is going to be non-essential, it would be a good idea to do it now. If you are craving a chocolate croissant, eat it today, because maybe you won't be able to eat it Monday, okay? Maybe croissants would be essential. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Okay, but just a word to the wise, un consejo. Lo que he dicho, que lo mismo en la semana que viene, como si llegamos a los 1000 casos, cierran los comercios no esenciales. O sea que si tenéis que comprar cosas no esenciales, pues sería buena idea hacerlo ahora, porque quizá la semana que viene no podáis durante una temporadilla. Sí.
Sorry, I have another question.
Yeah, that's true. It's cold because these houses are not designed for cold weather. Cold weather here lasts a couple of months, so almost no house has heating. So yeah, a good pijama, un buen pijama, porque aquí las casas no están aclimatadas al frío. How many people are right now? 4, no? 4.
4. Tengo una pregunta.
Venga.
No hice la automatrícula cuando lo pidieron y decían que tenía que hacerla hasta el 18 de enero.
Sí.
Porque quería cambiar mi Learning Agreement y entonces no la hice. ¿Y ahora cómo se hace para hacer automatrícula?
Vale, ahora lo que tienes es el acceso caducado, por así decirlo, porque se te ha pasado el plazo, te tendríamos que dar de nuevo acceso. Entonces, no sé si mis compañeras lo están haciendo ahora o hay que esperar a que tú llegues al check-in para poder darte acceso de nuevo.
Vale, llego mañana entonces.
Vale, perfecto. Pues lo vemos una vez que
Gracias.
tenga aquí con el check-in.
Vale.
Julius, sí, adelante.
Sí.
Julius, go ahead.
So, do you can hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I will study sports, and my coordinator told me that the sports teaching is just online. And in your presentation, because of the ESN and the UAL deports in general, they always tell about the sports opportunities, and it sounds like there is so much sports, like in the gym for 24 people's possibility is a possibility. And I'm asking if it's correct that the teaching is just online, but the UAL deporters in general and the ESN deport is possible face-to-face.
This question, remember Pablo, the best person to answer to this question would be Pablo, and it's just come to the campus, go to the gym. But there's a difference here between using the sport facilities and classes, because you have to realize maybe classes there are 40 people and you cannot handle 40 people in the same physical space. But when you go to use the sport facilities, you go with an appointment, you make a reservation, for example, to the lane where you're gonna swim, and then they will make sure that there's gonna be like 4 people tops. So it's not a contradiction. On the one hand, the sport facilities, they are open within limitations and reservations and maximum capacity, people at the same time there. But classes, because of the big number of classes, they are online. Did I answer your question? But again, Pablo is the person to go to on that regards.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it is correct, my informations, but I was just wondering that so much is possible in life to do sports, but at the university, sports teaching is impossible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, also sometimes these decisions are not taken specifically about sports. It's the whole university sets a set of rules that then are applied in every program. But hopefully, I don't know, in spring it will be different, and you will have the chance to do sports and to study sports live, face to face.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Buenas, yo tengo una preguntita. Jerónimo me llamo, de Uruguay soy. Quería saber específicamente dónde se sube la foto de perfil porque no estoy encontrando.
Sí, la tienes que subir en campus virtual, que no
Ajá.
aula virtual. En campus virtual, en un apartado que hay de información personal.
Ajá, bien.
Voy a probar aquí en un segundo a entrar desde mi perfil a ver si encuentro exactamente el sitio y te digo dónde es. Déjame.
Muy bien, muchas gracias.
De nada. Y así se lo comentamos también a los compañeros. Vamos a ver, campus virtual. Iniciar sesión.
¿Compartes pantalla y se lo enseñas?
Sí, voy. Un segundo que lo encuentre. Porque voy a hacer un par de comprobaciones, pero no me acuerdo
In the
exactamente.
meanwhile, voy a responder una pregunta, ¿vale?
Venga, perfecto.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to answer Dalibor question. Dalibor, ¿dónde se publican las nuevas medidas o restricciones? Porfa, ¿alguna página web? A ver, mira, las restricciones la da el gobierno de la Junta de Andalucía. Y normalmente lo publican en el BOJA, pero son documentos legales, son complejos de entender, etc. Entonces, lo mejor es que consulte el periódico. En La Voz de Almería siempre va a haber un artículo donde más o menos lo desglosan, etc. La Voz de Almería, míralo y cuando se vaya, todos los días, que te lleva un minuto, y cuando haya nuevas restricciones, ahí estará bien informado, explicado. Dalibor was asking, how can he, I think Dalibor is he, how can he know about the new measures and restrictions if it's published in a web page? Yes, they're published, all of them, in something called the official bulletin of the Junta de Andalucía, our region, but that's highly complex legal language. So the best is just to read the newspaper. You know, every day you check La Voz de Almería, and if there are new measures, they will have written a more simplified article detailing them. So La Voz de Almería is the way to go, is what I would do.
Vale, muchas gracias.
Mar?
Sí, ya lo he encontrado. Un segundo que comparto la pantalla. Pantalla, compartir. Venga, aquí estoy en la página otra vez de la UAL. Me voy a campus virtual. Iniciar sesión. Vamos a entrar. Bien, y os tenéis que ir. Well, I will switch to English. I'm going to explain where you have to upload the picture. This is Campus Virtual. I log in my user. So you will have to go, datos de usuario, datos personales de estudiante. I cannot show you where exactly because I'm not the student anymore. So it's not going to be, now it's going to appear an error because I'm not a student, but it is here, okay?
Bien, eso es posterior a la automatrícula, ¿no? Que te
Puedes
habilita.
hacerlo antes o después, no tiene nada que ver con la automática.
No tiene nada que ver.
No.
Bien. Bárbaro. Gracias.
De nada.
Hay un par de preguntas más que a ver si Mar o Charo o María Morías pueden contestar. La de Hamani Emna, yo creo que es la misma pregunta que hacía antes que Benedetta. Hamani, I think your problem is the same one as Benedetta. She was asking in Spanish a moment ago. I think you will have to send a cow to us informing about that problem, and then they can help you. Christian tiene una pregunta that has been already answered by Charo through the chat. And I think we've answered all the questions. Oh, Garance Griful. Are the courses at the moment only in virtual classrooms or are there some in person? All of them virtual at the moment. Okay?
Pero con respecto a eso, también había una idea como de semi-presencialidad, ¿no? O semi-online, como que a veces online y a veces virtual.
No.
Ahora mismo no.
Ahora mismo,
En el primer semestre sí había eso. Había alumnos que se turnaban, ¿no? Grupos que iban presencial, mientras otros estaban online. Pero ahora mismo no. In the first semester, what Christian is asking, yeah, it happened. There were some weeks where students came on site and their classmates were online and then they were taking turns. But
yes.
Right now, all of them are online.
What I wanted to say is that what the subject you saw in Aula Virtual, that it appears the list of the class, the student that can come face-to-face to the class, that subject was from the first semester. That's why appeared this information on Aula Virtual. But the courses for the second semester right now are all of them in online lessons. Lo que estaba diciendo Cristian es que la asignatura que has visto en Aula Virtual, el ejemplo que he enseñado, es de una asignatura del primer cuatrimestre. Entonces sí aparecía la información de qué alumnos podían asistir a clase porque se turnaban. pero ahora a partir del segundo cuatrimestre, por ahora, las normas son que todas las asignaturas se van a dar online.
Y si la asignatura tiene laboratorio, también es online.
Los laboratorios están siendo presenciales, ¿no?
No lo sé.
No lo sabemos. Esa información la daría el profesor. No os preocupéis porque si se diese el caso de que alguna asignatura, siendo laboratorio, una práctica o lo que sea, tuviese que ser presencial, os lo avisaría. Ahora mismo las normas dicen eso, que toda la enseñanza es online, pero se tiene que ver caso por caso luego también.
Quiero hacer una aclaración, a ver, una pregunta en realidad que ya fue contestada, la del número de identificación fiscal. Escribir al Banco Español que recomiendan, ¿no? Bien, bárbaro.
Sí, en Uruguay es la cédula, yo ya lo mandé
Bien.
ahí, todavía no me respondieron, pero está.
Gracias, Cristian, impecable.
A ver, ustedes son del mismo país.
Bien.
Pero no está obligatorio tener una cuenta bancaria española para recibir la beca, ¿o?
Para los alumnos que son K107, sí necesitan una cuenta de Banco Española para poder recibir la beca.
Vale, vale.
A ver, ¿hay alguna pregunta más? I didn't register automatrícula. The ones who miss the deadline to do automatrícula for the learning agreement, you need to open an account to International Office and my colleagues will help you with this automatrícula deadline. Sí, yo creo que están todas contestadas por ahora.
Okay, we are gonna make a 10 seconds countdown, and if there are no more questions, oh, okay, there's one more question. Habla, Jacqueline.
Bueno, en mi caso, a mí me regresaron lo que son los tickets de avión porque decían que todavía no eran necesarios, pero se tienen que subir antes de la cita, ¿verdad?
¿Tú, Jacqueline, eres alumna K107? ¿Jacqueline?
No sé a qué se refiere con alumna K107.
¿Tú eres alumna Erasmus K107?
Soy alumna de Erasmus, pero no sé qué es lo de K107.
¿De dónde vienes? ¿Cuál es tu universidad de origen?
Vengo de la Universidad Politécnica de Aguascalientes.
¿Aguascalientes o al mundo?
Sí, será alumna de Igual Mundo, vendrá con un convenio de intercambio.
Vale, entonces no necesitas subir el billete de avión en tu caso, ¿no?
Ok, y por ejemplo, para lo del seguro, mi duda es que subí un seguro y me lo regresaron porque no tenía responsabilidad civil, pero aquí el problema es que lo subí y como se me regresó por lo mismo de que no tenía responsabilidad civil, pero el problema aquí es que no puedo como que comprar otro nuevo seguro porque ese documento está como para visado y el visado está todavía en proceso. Y lo consulté con el cónsul y me dijo que, bueno, al menos para el consulado no era necesario tener la responsabilidad civil. No sé aquí si hay algún problema por lo mismo de que no lo tenga.
Esta pregunta quizás te la debería responder mis compañeras del departamento de incoming. Quizás, chicas, si alguna está por aquí en el chat, podría contestarle. Si es necesario la responsabilidad civil, a pesar de que para la visa, para entrar al país, no se lo pidieron en el consulado. Si no, siempre puede abrir un CAU a Relaciones Internacionales y ella te contactará.
María Morillas dice que sí puede repetir.
Sí, ella pregunta, ella ha contratado un seguro en el cual no está incluido la responsabilidad civil. Ella lo subió a YouMove y se le borró por ello, pero sí es cierto que para solicitar la visa, que ella la ha solicitado, no necesitó la responsabilidad civil y ahora mismo tiene el visado en proceso. Entonces pregunta si necesita contratar otro seguro que se incluya la responsabilidad civil para subirlo a YouMove o no es necesario.
Que intente modificar ese seguro y añadir la responsabilidad civil, porque esta es una exigencia para que exige el programa Erasmus. Aunque ella no sea Erasmus, nosotros le exigimos los mismos documentos en las
Sí.
mismas coberturas a todos los estudiantes.
Ujú. Vale.
Que siga tramitando su visado con ese seguro, pero que intente incluir la responsabilidad civil con la compañía.
Claro, pregunta Ileana que si quieres la beca, que sí es obligatorio crear una cuenta bancaria en España.
¿Cómo? No oigo.
Ilana pregunta a través del chat que si quiere la beca, entonces es obligatorio crear una cuenta bancaria en España.
Si tiene beca K107 y nosotros le vamos a pagar, tiene que tener una cuenta bancaria española o de un país europeo que pertenezca a la red SEPA.
Ilana, you need a Spanish bank account or a European Union bank account that is part of the SEPA, S-E-P-A network. Y hay una pregunta de Rafael. There's a question from Rafael. Dice que en su horario tiene 2 cursos que se solapan durante 1 hora a la semana, pero no puede escoger otros grupos porque son los únicos que se enseñan en inglés, que sí va a ser un problema.
Yeah,
Pues va a
normally,
ser un problema, tendrá que cambiar de asignatura en el periodo de modificación.
¿Está respondiendo en español? Tradúcele la respuesta.
vale. Maybe you need to change in the modification of your learning agreement. Maybe you need to change the course because it is a problem because you have an overlapping. So maybe you need to change it. Sí se les permite trabajar, ¿no? A los estudiantes de Erasmus se les permite trabajar, por ejemplo, dar clases de idiomas extranjeros, sí.
Bueno, es que si es de la Unión Europea, pues claro.
Sí, no tienen ningún problema para trabajar en España.
Si es de la Unión Europea.
Jornada parcial y eso, ¿no? Con esto.
No sé, perdón, es
Sí.
que no veo ahora bien la pantalla, no sé de qué estáis hablando, pero los que tienen visado de estudiante también pueden trabajar un horario.
Jornada parcial, ¿no es? Who needs to upload the plane tickets? Students who are coming under Erasmus K107.
About that, I went to the
Marcus, will
international office.
any of the
sorry.
lectures be recorded to be viewed later?
Había un alumno hablando.
Sorry.
Cristian, sí.
Okay, no, que I sent a call because there's no like no place in the you move to upload the tickets, so
Yeah.
they told me to send a call to the international office.
But in your case, si ella necesita billete de avión, ¿no? ¿Verdad?
Oh,
In your
Cristian.
case, no.
No.
Bueno. Okay, I mean, they told me so. Sí, me dijeron, entonces lo mandé, pero bueno, no sé.
Oh, Christian, just to make it clear, Christian is Erasmus student, but came through a different program which has different requirements. So the question he just made, he has a special answer. Christian es un estudiante Erasmus, pero que ha venido a través de otro programa diferente. Entonces las respuestas son diferentes, ¿vale? Que nadie, nobody pay attention to this conversation that right now happened, okay? Because different rules, don't get confused. Lo de Cristian es diferente, no hagáis caso, ¿vale? Son cosas diferentes para él, ¿de acuerdo?
Regarding the lectures being recorded, we don't know. It's going to be, it depends on the professors. So you need to ask your professors if they are going to record the classes or not. Asistir a los grupos docentes. Entonces depende del tipo de grupo, exactamente. Si te dice que no es obligatorio, quizá puedes turnarte una semana asistir a una online, ¿no? Una semana asistir a una, otra semana asistir a la otra. Los grupos que suelen ser obligatorios de asistencia son los grupos de trabajo, que son los grupos reducidos, en los que la mitad de clase asiste a un grupo y la otra mitad asiste a otro. Así es como funciona cuando es presencial. Cuando es online, no sé si todos están también juntos a la misma hora en el grupo de trabajo. Eso va a depender de lo que estipule la guía docente y el profesor en cuestión. I was saying that Libor asked that in case that his classroom is not obliged to assist he can switch 1 week to another, going to one class to the other one, the ones who are overlapped, and that's okay if the professor says so. Okay, no problem. ¿Hay alguna regla para los extranjeros que vienen a España por el COVID? Por ejemplo, tener un código QR. Un código QR.
No sé a qué se refiere.
Hay una... O sea, cuando uno viene, por lo menos yo tuve que hacerlo, hay que llenar un formulario y cuando se llena ese formulario te dan un código QR. Spain Travel and Health.
Ah, vale.
Ah, bueno.
Para determinados países, sí.
Quizá puede ser.
Gracias, Cristian.
Hugo, deberían consultar, ¿me oís?
Sí.
Deberían consultar si van a viajar a España, porque tengo entendido que si vienen, por ejemplo, por el aeropuerto necesitan una PCR. En fin, las condiciones de cómo entrar en España sí las deben consultar, pero no con nosotros, sino pues con quien corresponda, a quien corresponda la competencia. Acerca de alguien que viene con su mujer e hijo y quiere viajar de Alicante a Almería, quizás sería conveniente que preguntasen a un teléfono de cuerpos de seguridad del Estado que les puedan informar acerca de eso, si van a tener problemas en el viaje o no.
Dice Cristian que la página del consulado, que visitarla antes de viajar, también es buena idea, ¿no?
También.
So, you all heard what Maria said, but Christian's idea is also good. As you can see in the chat, just check the webpage of the Spanish embassy in your country or consulate. There will be some instructions. Okay, let's try the countdown again. I will count down to 10, and if there are no more questions, we'll finish the meeting. Cuento hasta 10, y si nadie pregunta nada, terminamos la reunión. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Perdona, Hugo.
Oh, María.
Me gustaría decir una cosita más respecto
Okay.
a los billetes de llegada. Hay algunos estudiantes que tienen dudas sobre si deben subirlo o no. Lo que es imprescindible es que tengan cita y vengan a la Oficina de Relaciones Internacionales a su llegada, ¿vale? Aquellos que tengan que subirlo, a lo mejor no tienen ahora mismo el espacio para subirlo, pero nosotros se lo habilitaremos, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces, es súper importante que todo estudiante que llegue a Almería consiga su cita para venir a la Oficina de Relaciones Internacionales a hacer el check-in, ¿vale? Los K107 siempre van a tener que subir un billete de llegada. Y después, el resto de estudiantes tendrán que subirlo si han llegado antes del día de hoy solamente, ¿vale?
Okay, so in English, what Maria said, all Key Action 107 students have to upload their plane ticket. The ones, the 103 Erasmus, the rest of the Erasmus, have to upload the ticket if they arrive before today. Regardless of that, all students have to come to do the check-in at the international office. So get your appointment and you have to come to the office to do the check-in. We cannot stress this stronger. It's, you might not receive your grant. No, you will not receive your grant if you don't come to the office. And what was the other thing? Yeah, if you have to upload your ticket and you cannot find where to do it or you cannot do it, once you're here and you do the check-in, we will open the option in your YouMove profile. Okay? So,
otra consulta, por favor.
Es el mar frío. Depende, Dalibor, porque mi mujer es de Boston y se baña en enero. Pero yo soy del Mediterráneo y solo me baño en junio, julio y agosto. Pues depende a lo que tenga acostumbrado el cuerpo. Ya.
Una pregunta, por favor.
Venga.
La persona que me está vendiendo el boleto, o sea, una agencia de viajes, me lo está cobrando. ¿Qué hago? ¿Lo cancelo yo con mi dinero o tengo que esperar alguna transferencia o qué?
No entiendo tu pregunta. A ver si la han entendido Mar o Charo.
No, ¿puedes repetir?
La persona la agencia que me vende el boleto para poder viajar a Almería, o sea, ya me lo está cobrando. ¿Qué hago? ¿Lo cancelo yo con mi dinero o tengo que esperar o tengo que reportarlo a Almería? No sé.
¿Te refieres a que para poder llegar a Almería tienes que comprar un billete, por supuesto, y preguntas si tienes que pagarlo tú o si luego te lo vamos a pagar nosotros con la beca?
Exacto, o sea, porque en la movilidad dice que hay 1.500 euros.
Sí. Vale, no, págalo tú sin ningún problema. Luego después, una vez que tú que hayas llegado aquí, se te ingresará la beca. Y se te ingresará con concepto de viaje y concepto de movilidad. Y ese dinero ya será tuyo, no te preocupes, puedes pagarlo ahora. No espera que te demos la beca, porque la beca no se ingresa hasta que tú no te incorpores.
Ya, listo, entonces lo pagaré con mi dinero. Ya, listo, gracias.
Además, necesitarías la cuenta de banco para que te lo paguen, supongo.
Exactamente.
Entonces,
O sea, hasta que no estés en España no puedes, digamos, iniciar el trámite de solicitar la cuenta bancaria.
Listo, muchas gracias.
Última pregunta, ese no es el siguiente. A ver, la pregunta. Con wife and son. Do they need permission to travel from Alicante to Almería? Yes, they will need. There is a student who is coming to the University of Almería, and he is coming with wife and son. And he is asking if they need permission to come from Alicante to Almería. Yeah.
But are they traveling with you? Are they flying with you, or they're coming later? Friendship lab? I don't know if that's
Dice, I'm going to Almería with wife and son. Sí.
Yeah, but if they travel together at the same time,
in the same moment.
I don't think it should be a problem, no? Yeah. He has the letter that explains why
that he's coming.
And he's traveling with his family that is going to live with him. So
I imagine there is no problem.
Yeah,
We don't know. Yeah.
we don't know. Check on your embassy consulate webpage.
Never.
Okay, 987654321 19876543210. Okay, muchas gracias. Thank you so much for your attention. We've been 100 people and some of you have been here the whole time. That means that you are very responsible, that you wanted to know more about us. We are very happy to have you here. We hope you have a great time. Be safe, be smart, be happy. Okay? See you around.
see you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.